How you doing, guys? It's Alessandro here from Spicymoustache with some new tips in order to help you create in your own green area, indoor or outdoor, following the principle of do as nature does. Every season I try to grow as much food as possible to try to lower the amount of single-use packaging and save some money. Other than just providing a great achievement when you succeed to grow your own food, it also tastes much better than store-bought. There are things that are worth growing more than others due to their versatility in the kitchen and their great health benefits. So dig up the like button, and today I'll show you all you need to know to grow your own garlic at home. Due to the potent flavor and variety of health benefits, garlic has been used for thousands of years by different cultures. However, as it's primarily used as a spice, it's pretty hard to classify it. Botanically, garlic, Allium sativum, is considered a vegetable. Garlic grows underground in the form of a bulb. Its long green shoots produce flower stalks that are called scapes. They're really good to eat, but I will get back to this in a couple of minutes. Covered in an edible skin, the bulb or head, as they are more often referred to, they are divided in sections called cloves. There can be anywhere from 10 to 20 cloves per head. These cloves are themselves enclosed in a paper-like skin that needs to be removed. The pale yellowish flesh within is the part of the garlic that could be cooked, and it can be cut and used in a variety of ways. Records indicate that garlic was in use when the Giza pyramids were built. So we're talking about 5,000 years ago. Adding garlic to your diet and eating it daily, it's a good service to your health. So don't worry that much about your stinky breath. Despite its small size, a small clove of garlic, it's full of nutritional value. Garlic is mainly rich in vitamin C, vitamin B6, manganese, but also many macro and micronutrients. Thanks to its antimicrobial properties, garlic has been used for centuries to treat infectious disease. Garlic has antiviral properties and could help combat sickness, including the common cold. Due to its high nutrient content and bactericidal properties, it can strengthen your immune system. Also, it's a really potent anti-inflammatory, and consuming garlic can lower the risk of cardiovascular disease. Garlic is more often planted in the fall, between September and November. Garlic roots develop during the fall and winter, before the ground freezes, and by early spring, they start developing some foliage. Garlic needs a cold period of 4 or 5 degrees Celsius for at least 4 to 8 weeks. Make sure to plant your garlic early because it doesn't do well when the weather gets hot. However, you can also plant garlic in the spring if you have a long growing season ahead. The cloves won't be as large, but you will enjoy the garlic scapes, which are delicious with a mild flavor. When choosing your garlic to plant, make sure to choose organic cloves. Do not buy garlic from the store to plant in your garden because it might not be suitable for your area, and also it might be treated with products to make it last longer over time. Select large healthy cloves free of disease. The larger the clove, the healthier and bigger bulb you will get the following summer. Break apart the clove from the bulb a few days before planting, but make sure to keep the papery husk around each individual clove. Place cloves 2 to 4 inches apart and 2 inches deep in their upright position. You can plant it in rows, spaced 10 to 14 inches apart. I had the chance to chat with Jack about garlic and how he grows it in his market garden here in London.
Yo, what's up guys, it's Jack from Jack's Patch, and we're going to show you some really simple steps on how to grow really abundant garlic just like this. So first things first is we're just going to prep the bed like any other bed you're going to do in the garden. So we're going to de-weed and just add like a layer of compost on top. Garlic is so simple to grow, so just use like a simple tool like a dibber, and you're just going to make your hole the size of the garlic. Probably like the top quarter of the garlic can be poking out the ground slightly, but you're just going to put it bottom down first, and then just make sure that the garlic is hard, not soft. If you've got soft garlic, it will most likely rot and you will not get a good crop. The next step is to add a really nice layer of straw. This is the one little tip that I kind of would definitely use to guarantee success. So you're going to add 6 inches of straw, and over winter that is going to compress down to this, like, this is barely an inch now, and that's going to self-regulate the watering all winter long, and then kind of guarantee that kind of like warmth, or like that kind of protection it needs from the harsh winter months. So come spring, it's going to shoot up nice green shoots, and then the first noticing sign that it's near to harvest is the garlic scape. So as you can see here, the garlic's trying to flower. What you want to do is harvest this scape. It's a delicious, really delicious part of the garlic. It tastes like a sweet asparagus. So you're getting 2 crops for 1. Harvest the scape, then the energy is going to be, instead of sending the energy into flowering, that energy is going to go back down to the root and expand the bulb. So after a week of this, and also the yellowing of the leaves, and it's starting to go a little bit rusty, that's the indication that you know that the garlic is ready to harvest. So this is the bed of elephant garlic, and as you can see, these are the flowering bulbs of the elephant garlic. This is what's known as a garlic scape. So you want to cut these quite young. They're getting tall now, you just don't want them to flower. And the taste of these is more like a sweet asparagus. So you want to be harvesting them like pretty young to get that tenderness and to get that sweetness come through when you cook. But again, so when you harvest this, the energy right now is to try to flower so it can spread seed and keep living. But what you want to do is send that energy the other way. So you want to cut like so, and then what you're doing is sending that energy back to the bulb, and it should swell like twice the size as what it is now, and that will swell in 1 week to 2 weeks, double the size, because the energy is going back into the bulb. And then all you got to do for the indication as well is the leaves are going to start to go to yellow, they're going to rust a little bit, and then next step is harvesting, and then you're going to get a quality crop. So now we're looking at harvesting the garlic. A tool like this, like a fork, is great because you want to get underneath the garlic and prise them up. So the best way to do it is get your fork in the ground and one hand on the garlic itself. You want to get down under the root, leverage it out, both at the same time, so a nice easy harvest so nothing breaks. But yeah, just quick indications of when to harvest, as we've spoke about harvesting the scape, leaving it a week, and also as well if you've got soft neck garlic, so you're not getting that scape, so make sure the leaves go yellow and a little bit rusty. All that's saying is it's dying back and it's starting to dry out, and then yeah, you're ready to go. So once you've harvested your garlic, if you eat it straight away, this is known as wet garlic. It's harder to buy like this, but for a lot of gardeners, it's not as strong, but it's still a great flavor. But to get that real garlic flavor, the next step is to cure your garlic. And the best way to do this is storing your garlic in a cool and dry environment, so maybe a shed or a kitchen. Some people braid the garlic, so as it dries they braid it, let it hang, which you'll see it in like French garlic. But yeah, as long as you keep it nice, cool and dry, let it harden off, the smell's going to be incredible as well, and it's just another way to get the best out of your crop and that longevity out of your crop.
It's pretty easy to grow your own garlic and start using organic products that you know where they come from without using any sort of chemical. Just remember that every time that you use chemicals, in a way or another, they will be ingested and incorporated into your system. I hope you liked today's video, and if so, please subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification settings so you can be notified every time I post a new video. And I'll see you next Friday for another episode. Thank you so much for watching. See ya!